Need the right card right now? Meet Say It in a Card. On the go, busy day? With just a few taps on your phone, you can pick any card category, personalize it, animate it, and send instantly. From the fun and festive birthday, love, thank you, to heavy hitter moments, sympathy, breakup, repairing a friendship. Yes, we cover that too. Original animations bring your message to life. Confetti, sliding text, playful colors, custom motion, all built inside the app. Make your greetings stand out. Why scramble for a card, rummage through stores, or send a plain text when you can craft something meaningful, quick, and totally you? It's convenience meets creativity. Download Say It in a Card now on iOS and Android. Create, animate, send in one effortless tap. Your moments matter. Make them memorable. Liquid Blends is where real wellness starts from the inside out. They've blended nature's most powerful ingredients into one uncompromising line of liquid supplements designed for results you can feel. Soursop helps support healthy blood pressure levels and calms inflammation throughout the body, easing joint discomfort linked to arthritis, fibromyalgia, and nerve-related conditions. By reducing internal stress, it also supports immune balance, promotes cellular health, and helps with night sweats, so your body can rest, recover, and protect itself. Their black seed bitters are a metabolic powerhouse, helping support healthy blood sugar balance and maintain A1C levels already within a normal range, especially for those managing glucose concerns. Visit liquidblends.com. Use promo code Craig the Writer. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts, in my voice, on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. And turn on that little bell so that you get a notification every single time that I go live or I upload something new. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Oh, good morning, people. Good morning, people. Happy Sunday. Happy Dion, you have been on my mind. I was going to send you a message. Like, I literally was thinking about you like 2 days ago. And I was like, where is Dion? Is he okay? I hope he's well. Amen. But at any rate, good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Sunday version of So Much to Say, because I know y'all didn't go to church, and that's okay, because, religion, they full of nonsense over there in religion, as long as you have the spirit right here and right here. These are my thoughts and my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So consider this your Sunday afternoon word. Amen. Amen. Guess where I am? Because I'm not at home. Dion, I'm so ready for this trip in August too. I cannot wait for Antigua, and I'm going to take my laptop with me because I'm going to do some writing while I'm down there. Amen. I am at your Aunt Elliot's house. But while I have your attention, I'm going to go downstairs because Aunt Elliot's been moving around downstairs since the wee hours of the morning. While I have your attention, I want you all to know that I will be in New York tomorrow. In fact, Aunt Elliot is coming with me as well because we're going to be in New York tomorrow for the PhagTawlk show. Now, the show is almost sold out, so get your tickets to www.phagtalk.com, niece. The tickets are almost gone for New York, okay? Hard it works. Girl, what is she over there doing? All this rustling and moving around down here. Let me tell you all how greedy I am. I didn't bring a charger here. No, you did not. I keep telling you that. Let me look in the car. Let me tell y'all how greedy I am, people, okay? We're in the garage, niece. I knew I brought a charger. I just didn't bring it in the house. Here it is. Amen. Look, she got storage out here too. Look at this. What is this? Sweet teas. This is the stuff I didn't show y'all the last time. Hello?
Hey, Charlotte Garner. Uh, Baby, Charlotte said, I know there's a charger in the attic. Let me explain something to you. I came up here very impromptu last night. And I did not bring my own tripod. This was here at the house already. Why there's a tripod here already? Because he is not a content creator and he does not do live stream videos. So I don't know why he already had a tripod in the house, but there was one here and I'm grateful for it. Amen. I had a charger in the car. I knew I brought one with me.
I know I didn't have it.
So let me explain something to you all. Late last night,
We're gonna have shrimp burgers.
oh. Late last night, let me see what time. Your Aunt Elliot is texting me at 11:41 p.m. I don't know if you can see that, but those are lobster tails. Those are mussels. Those are shrimp. Those are crab legs. And here's the finished product. The finished product came through my phone at 11:42. Do you see that crab boil? It's like garlic and butter. And look at that. Look at that. Look at them them lobster tails. So, niece, I was home minding my business.
Really, girl?
I was home minding my business. I was dressed just like this in my tank top, my Golden Girls trousers, and my do rag. And I said, "Oh, girl, that looks like an invitation. That looks like an invitation. That's what I call an invitation." So you know what? I'm on my way. He said, "You can come tomorrow." I said, "No, I'm coming tonight." I grabbed me a little. I didn't even grab a to-go bag. Okay, I didn't even grab an overnight bag, a spend the night bag. I grabbed me some gym pants because I'm gonna go to the gym when I leave here. See, that's dedication. I grabbed me some gym pants and I grabbed me a gym shirt. I put my sneakers on with this, and I grabbed my keys and my charger, and I hit it. Got in the car, do rag on. The top is down in the car. I'm coming down 285 with the top down and pajamas on and a do rag on. Okay. In fact, no, I wouldn't do the gummy soursop. In fact, thank you for reminding me because Aunt Elliot has some. Where's the soursop?
Right there.
Let me take my soursop. Can I get a little shot glass, please?
This thing goes right on the gas.
And get my little soursop going. Amen. I jumped on my broomstick and got on over here. Huh? Sure did. And I stood right at that stove and ate my thing, an entire pan. What other liquid blend products do you have? Let me go ahead and just do my regimen here.
Black seed. Oh, move that.
What?
Black seed and
Oh, I don't need the flat belly.
yes, you do.
I don't need the flat belly.
And the elderberry.
Let me get this elderberry out. Girl, is that cherry juice I poured you that's still in here?
Girl, I eat it. I drink it when I'm having problems.
What kind of problem?
When I'm having aches and shit.
Well, let me go ahead and get my black seed bitters. I would recommend the liquid version of these, whoever that was that just asked me about the gummies, because it gets in your bloodstream faster and metabolizes faster. Those of you that be talking about, well, I need to drink something behind it. Suck it up, chug a lug, and keep it moving, niche.
They do the black seed bitter sour sop first, and then do the elderberry.
Yeah, you do the elderberry last because the elderberry has a nice little.
Yeah, it'll wipe the taste.
So I always do the elderberry or something like that last. Elderberry is an immune builder, especially with all this traveling I've been doing. I like to take my elderberry because all them germs and shit on the plane. Like Torrance went to Chicago last week. He came back with a cold. Yeah, see, I don't really get colds. I don't. I don't, bitch. When the last time you saw me hot chewing?
Hit you hot shoe yesterday.
Sneeze?
So when last time you saw me?
You see me sneeze
Yesterday.
last night?
Sneeze every day, bitch.
You ain't seen me sneeze. That bitch is lying. But Fag Talk is tomorrow in New York.
Uh-uh.
I mean, not tomorrow. We're flying to New York tomorrow. It's Tuesday. And then here's the other thing I do because I do all this traveling to on and off planes. I take a shower when I get home. I don't know about the rest of you nasty folk. Wash them germs up off of you. We having shrimp burgers, hash brown,
Do you
and
want
plantains. I don't know what kind of unorganized ass.
pull it all out for me later? It's bagels in the refrigerator.
So we're gonna do bagels and shrimp burgers.
I ain't had no bread today.
Oh, we're gonna put the bagels, the shrimp burger on the bagel.
And a tomato. You want onion or not?
I'll take onion, but I don't need the tomato on mine.
You don't know what you meant for making a sandwich, huh?
Well, I guess I'll take a little tomato.
And a little hash brown on the side. There you go. There you go. Make it work.
Listen, YouTube family, we're gonna bow our head. We're gonna bow our head in prayer because the tenants are moving into the house today. They're moving into the Rockcliffe house today, Neves. I love saying that, the Rockcliffe house. The Rockcliffe Manor. Listen, please bow your heads and extend your hands and stuff like this. And and if you ain't really got no connection with the spirit or the universe, don't do this because I don't need you messing up the energy. Okay. I need you to help me pray and send good energy into the world because I need these people to pay their rent on time. Amen. I need them to not call me and worry the shit out of me for the life of the lease.
Oh my God, today.
I need them to not tear my goddamn house up. And when I take possession of it again, when their lease is over, I want it to be next to the very same condition that it was in when they moved in. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
Now I heard that they some big people.
Oh, Jesus. I hope they don't watch your live. They're big at the.
Well, they don't know me.
Oh, they don't. Okay. Well, you never know who know them.
Right. Craig, I'm a 36-year-old woman, and my doctor wants me to have a colonoscopy due to some stool changes. I remember you. Yes, go and get that colonoscopy, niece.
Yes, to the head, honey. Get it.
Go and get that colonoscopy, niece. It's very simple. It's very simple, niece. Look at him. He swear he at the Waffle House. Do it again. Flip it again, bitch. Flip it again, bitch.
You know what?
She swears she at the Waffle House. La, 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 la. Come on, Francis.
Okay, Shirley.
Come on, Francis. Honey, if she ain't looking like Miss Netta by the toe, girl, she love
My feet does not look like this.
girl, she love to have them feet, them toes hanging off the edge.
It's the shoes, girl. It's the shoes.
Okay? Cut, Aunt Elliot.
But my feet don't look nothing like them claws she got.
No, not the feet. I just mean in terms of how they dipping over the.
It's the shoe.
Oh, well, let me explain something to you. To those of you who are coming to the cabin, let me let you all know that Kevy Kev is actually coming to the cabin. He just paid his deposit the other day. Kevy to the cabin retreat, niece. So for those of you who have not met Kevy Kev, this is going to be your first experience. He's the one that always talks shit in the live stream. He goes back and forth with Greg. And Aunt Elliot is so excited about her table center that Aunt Elliot called me yesterday on FaceTime so that I could see everything that Aunt Elliot is doing. Okay.
Those are just ideas, honey. If I'm proud.
These are ideas. And so, it might change by the time October come, but he is so excited. And Jack was all ready to be trying to be buying stuff. I said, we already got stuff in storage for this and that. Jack, we will be emailing you guys soon so we can get your dietary restrictions. You know, like we did last year. Those of you who came to the cabin, we're gonna email all of that. And those of you who are new, who didn't come last year, trust. I know we haven't really been communicative. Well, we have been communicative, but as we get closer, because see, I know some of you are really kind of irresponsible. Some of you are really kind of irresponsible, so I haven't given you a whole lot of information because I don't need you emailing me again. Talking about, well, what day did you say we were leaving, and what time did you say, and where are we leaving again? As we get closer, I will spoon feed you the information because I don't need you worrying me to death in my email. Okay. You know, some of you get on your children and your grandchildren about not keeping up with information and not about being irresponsible. Some of you are, you know, the same way. Your children and grandchildren inherited it from you. So I don't need you to be worrying me in my inbox over on social media and all through my website, asking me what time and this, that, and the third. As we get closer, I'm gonna dole out more information. So we're gonna send out an email to you guys, courtesy of Jack, and it's gonna ask you like things that you eat and you like if you have allergies or that kind of thing. So we make sure that you don't get sick and be trying to get sick up there at the cabin. Amen. Because there's no doctor at the cabin. We'll put you in an Uber and send you to the nearest hospital.
Help, Jesus. Help.
But at any rate, yeah, so Kevy Kev is coming. And Aunt Elliot is really excited about the center, the table center. And there is a theme, of course. Oh. So we're gonna have a little light something to eat right now.
Is that my phone?
That is your phone. You know I ain't got this old ass ring. Randy Randolph. That's Randy.
Randy may be on the line, sir.
Here, open that.
It's my mother's birthday, child.
I don't know why I can never remember when I go to.
February 1960.
Let me tell you about your Aunt Elliot too. That lady called Delta thinking she was in the right and she was in the wrong. That lady was supposed to let Delta hold it, Delta Airlines. What do you want, girl?
They's gonna get it.
Well, yes, girl. What do you want? Why are you calling my aunt? Why are you calling my oldest aunt?
I didn't ask Ellie the question.
I know it ain't about that banana pudding.
Why would you do that to me?
Girl, I'm on the live, girl.
Are you alive right now?
Uh-huh.
Be careful what you say, Randy.
You said what?
Hey, I got a tax question to ask you.
Oh, hold on. Let me put you over here with H&R Blogs. Oh, you gonna call back? All right. All right. We're leaving tomorrow. He's going to New York too. I got a show Tuesday and then we'll be back. Okay. All right, bye-bye. Let me tell you about Aunt Elliot. So we're flying to New York tomorrow. And we're going to Miami in September for Jack's birthday, but that's on the way to a cruise. So we're going to spend a few days down in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, wherever. So we booked our flights, you know, together and stuff. And so we're flying first class down there in September when we go to Florida. I'm flying first class tomorrow to New York. You flying first class tomorrow? And then on the return, Aunt Elliot thought he had upgraded.
Well, I meant Comfort Plus.
Coming back from New York, like we're going to New York tomorrow, first class. But when we come back, he's sitting in comfort. He didn't call Delta thinking that he had upgraded his return flight from New York to first class, when actuality, he had upgraded his Miami trip or Fort Lauderdale trip to first class. When I tell you, he called them and they were like, "No, sir." Like he said, "Oh, okay." His tone changed because he was about to eat those people up, niece. He was gonna eat the people up, niece. I'm trying to tell you. And he said, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't want no cheese."
I know you don't do the cheese, honey. Put it in the oven, let this melt, and we're ready. Oh, take them bagels out the refrigerator, please.
What kind of bagels?
Everything. And thank God it's Tuesday.
Girl, let me scan that with my Yuka. Let me scan these everything bagels with my Yuka. Here, y'all sit right here. Let me open y'all up. That Karen spirit was about to check Delta. Amen.
Definitely was.
Okay. About to let them people hold it. Okay, let me check this Yuka app real quick.
Get it.
Yuka. Now here come Torrance asking me for Miguel's phone number. Miguel need to come and paint something for me for free.
Well, you're giving him great references.
I've sent him a bunch of people's. They don't even have no barcode on here for me to scan.
It's on the bottom, man.
Connection error. What?
I'm about to find the guy to Miss Google.
No, it says internet. Your internet ain't working?
Girl, you on their lives?
Girl, I ain't gotta be on the internet to be online. Girl, girl, it says poor.
Everything you put in that damn thing says poor.
Well, that's because that's the stuff you buy.
It's a bagel. It's green.
Well, let me tell you what's the problem. It has additives
Okay.
that are high risk.
Such as.
Hold on. Polyoxyethylene, sorbitan, mono, something or another. It's a texturizing agent. Polysorbates are suspected of significantly disrupting the gut microbiota,
Mm.
generating chronic inflammation in the intestine. Girl, this persistent inflammation weakens the immune system and could contribute to the onset of various chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, cancer, and obesity.
Mm. You agree?
Then she goes on to say there's another high risk agent. It's called mono and diglycerides. This additive could increase the risk of developing cancers and cardiovascular diseases.
Do you want yours evaporated? After all of that?
It is also suspected of disrupting gut flora, which could lead to an increase in risk of autoimmune and allergic diseases as well as inflammatory diseases. Then it says the preservatives. This is moderate risk. This additive is suspected of being genotoxic, which is DNA damage. Additionally, mutagenic compounds could form when it is combined with ascorbic acid.
Now, where did you get all this information from that is genotype,
Girl,
DNA? Where are these fucking scientists from?
I don't know, girl. I think I'm gonna have mine without bread. I think I'm gonna have mine without bread.
That's fine.
Do you have any sriracha?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
Oh,
They used to buy this stuff. I don't like sriracha. No, I don't. No sriracha. Give me a little spice. Is that what you're doing?
maybe I'll do a little bit of that spicy brown mustard, spicy mustard.
You sure you want to try that?
I usually put that and sriracha on mine, but I have Dave's Killer Bread, which is vegan.
Well, I don't. Okay. Fuck out of here.
Oh, I would like some hot sauce for my and ketchup for my hash browns.
Tell me which is vegan.
What you know with them containers?
What you mean with these containers?
What you want to do with those?
I don't believe so. I can get them out of the store.
I put mine right on my plate.
Get that plate up there.
You ain't even gotta waste that. Which plate?
Which one you want? I use the red bowl.
I'm gonna use this one.
You want the red bowl? Yeah. Use which one?
This one.
Okay. Let's go.
I guess. What you laughing at? And since I just dried this off, I'm gonna use this again for my hands. Please hit the like and share and subscribe button, please. Please hit the like, share. Girl, she got all this decoration and demonstration stuff up here. Ain't even nowhere to sit.
Let me move because they don't need to see that.
I didn't let them see it. I did not let them see it.
Secret.
Here she go. Here she go. Here she go.
That's right.
Girl, I can't believe you ain't got no sriracha.
I don't do spicy over here. You know that.
Girl, you sort of have it in here for your guests.
Yes.
Girl, what is this?
That's that chlorine water.
How it tastes? Like regular water?
Anti, honey. No.
Let me
It's got chlorophyll in it.
let me
I asked my doctor was it beneficial. He said, yeah, it has components. But
where's my
is it your peptide?
where's my other phone?
Get another one, because I don't use your peptide.
Oh. No, I'm looking for this because I'm about to yucca this.
That's probably horrible.
It's probably not. If it has chlorophyll.
I don't know about that for you.
Girl, it's excellent.
It's nasty.
81% out of 100. It's organic, 0 calories, saturated fat, zero sugars. See, that's why you don't like it. So she like all that stuff with all that all them additives and things.
And you see I'm eating my bagel. The Bob sure is.
Let me taste it.
Something's got a minty. It's the taste, the aftertaste of something that just don't sit with you right.
It's like spearmint or something.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
It was good.
I'll take this with me when I go to the gym.
I got more down there. You want to take something off? 'Cause I bought all that damn water. Like, no.
Bought all that water being ambitious.
No, I bought a 12 pack.
Let me scan this. I used to.
You've already done that.
I've already done it. I used to drink these vitamin waters until I found out about all that color and stuff they put in here.
I can take it out. That's not good.
Ooh, bad. 7 out of 100.
Those are really getting that for game.
The vitamin water.
Yeah, because they drink when they over here working, they drink their vitamin water instead of, and I be like, there's regular water in there too, you know.
Yeah, I don't need that. Let's see what this is saying. Yes, we're on our way to Antigua. Zelmer, you're going to Antigua? Oh, this is poor.
What is it?
It's clearly plain.
We just talked about that last night.
Yeah, I ain't never scanned it though. Zelmer, you're going to Antigua? Oh, he is.
Well, you know, you tell the children, I'm that aunt you come over when your mama give you all that healthy shit. You come over here for the fats. You come over here to get a snack.
Go, I can go ahead and eat.
Yeah, I'm not stopping you. Because I'm eating my damn drink.
Clearly.
Because I don't have any James bread in my house.
Just like I don't have snacks at my house for him, he don't have no healthy stuff over here for me.
You got that damn water.
That ain't no snack.
It was healthy last night. With them crab legs, and was that healthy?
I'm not really sure.
Didn't stop you from eating them though, did it?
Sure doesn't.
Need a little, you know, a little excitement in your life every now and then. That be good to me.
I feel like I can have some plankton.
They ain't going, child. You sit down and eat. That's what you
Come on over here and eat, y'all. Hold on, let me
all this extra.
actually I'm gonna stand right here and talk to y'all.
I don't gotta clean out that damn thing.
Put a little Texas Pete on my hash browns. What are these? These are home fries, huh?
You know the hash brown, shredded hash brown. The shredded potatoes. Cause that other shit.
What's the date on this ketchup?
Do what?
I said, what's the date on this ketchup?
It's on the top, girl. Girl, I don't have old shit in my house. You know better than that.
Girl, isn't that it right there?
Where? Because this was in a pack.
So the packs don't have dates?
It's the same one I brought to your house. And it's not expired, honey.
Wait, I just saw some numbers. Here, right here. What that say?
I can never read those.
That ain't no dates.
Oh,
That's not a date though.
no, that's manufacturer. It's not old, child.
Well, you know, ketchup starts to get a dark color when she's old. Ask me how I know.
How do you know? It's been old. Like this one is 2027. Because I go through and throw shit out. How you know? Yours been old?
Yeah, I've seen some old ketchup. Do I want mustard on my front burger?
Thought about doing a watermelon smoothie.
You got watermelon?
Frozen watermelon, yeah.
Frozen watermelon. Father God, we thank you for the food we're about to receive. Let it be for the nourishment of our bodies and juice, and we pray, amen.
Yeah, you take the frozen watermelon with a little lime juice. You can mix it with some mango. I got frozen mango too. And
Is this a juice or a smoothie?
you can do a juice or smoothie depending on what you put in. Because if you just put a little honey and just the fruit, then it's you can make it a juice and add some water to it that'll dilute it. But you know, I don't want that.
These hash browns are nice and crispy. That's how I like mine.
Me too on the edges. I like the edges, but I like the inside soft.
Well, a little crunch.
Why you gotta lean in like this?
To be honest, I could have eaten this whole bag of hash browns myself. Where did you get these hash browns?
Shopping in the store.
Well,
In the what's
they
name?
got it Aldi's.
No.
Well,
These are in the what the eggs are.
what's the
The shredded.
They the ones we used to buy?
Simply potato.
Yeah, where they come from?
What do you mean where they come?
What store?
I got them at Walmart, girl.
I don't really shop at Walmart.
Aldi have them too. Lidl has them, but they're hit and miss. Aldi has them sometimes.
That brand?
Yeah, that brand.
What you gotta thaw these plantain?
I put them in the air fryer.
Oh.
Then I take them out and I put them on the skillet to get to get that crust on them.
Mm-hmm.
I like mine with a little crust, like they didn't
Me too.
not deep fried, but seared.
So we're gonna have a juice for watermelon and
You want to do? Yeah, you can do the juice.
oh, he want me to do it.
You can get that blender right down now. Because it's frozen fruit, so you really that's why I say it's more sort of smooth because it's frozen.
Well, why I gotta do it? I'm the guest.
You know that damn guess. Honey, you family. When that girl, you probably know how you be guessing her.
Yeah, I be doing all that.
Now, the first day you cook breakfast. After that you cook breakfast.
Well, this is the first day. This is the first day.
No, last night was the first day.
This is the first breakfast.
First day on the day of arrival.
Don't act like that.
I'm gonna tell her that now when she comes down here, you're gonna cook every day.
What's this right here?
That's the stuff to take to your house.
Oh, for the boil.
Yeah. I found them tablecloths in the closet.
Oh, good. So on the 4th of July, we're gonna do a crab boil at my house. I got the crab legs yesterday. Elliot has some. I got the lobster tails. I have the shrimp. Elliot also has shrimp.
We got potatoes. I'll get the corn, fresh corn, when I come back. Because I got, the corn I got from Walmart last night. I like it fresh because it doesn't take as long to boil and it's juicier.
And it's only gonna be 6 of us because we ain't got that many crab legs. Well, we got plenty, but there's only 6 seats on the deck.
So that's the limit.
That's the limit. Because we're not doing crab legs in the house. We're gonna sit on the deck.
And get nasty.
Oh, somebody said they can't attend because they got gout. We don't want that seafood to be flaring up your gout.
Well, it's 30 types of seafood for 30 people because shrimp usually does this for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Kim, because she thinks she got a good taste of cow. I don't know where else it came from, but she had no seafood.
Really?
My mama gets it from, she can't eat a lot of shrimp.
Brown liquor will do it.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm. And beef.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never had it, so thank God.
I heard that damn gout is painful.
My neighbor had it. She said she couldn't even move her foot.
I heard that the sheet in the bed even slide across it. It feel like somebody's slicing your toe. Okay. They said that shit is painful.
You know what? You didn't eat no bread, no way.
It's gonna be meat. Oh, I didn't eat bread.
You need to indulge.
That's the one with flat belly, liquid blends in the refrigerator.
I'm trying to see if it works so I can testify for it.
Bro, have you started using it?
Yeah. I'm drinking 4, because that's a 32 ounce. The 16 ounce, you only get for a third. But you're supposed to drink 4 ounces a day for 4 days. And I was like, okay, what about the rest of those? You only get 4 days out of that one bottle. That's for 16 ounces. That when I get 4 days, then I'm going to stop here looking for it because I don't want to drink it all up. In one.
Oh, so in attendance is gonna be me, Jack, Elliot. Me, Jack, Elliot, Andrew, Angela, and her cousin. So if anybody else asks what we're doing, what I'm doing on the 4th, I'm gonna be like, girl, I already got plans. Because that's technically how Angela got invited. Angela asked me the other day, hey, are you, what you doing for the 4th? I don't have any plans. And I said, oh.
And he said what?
And I said, oh, me, Elliot, and Jack and Andrew doing crab legs. And she said, oh, can I come? Me and Chris. No, I'm at Aunt Elliot's house. I am almost done. And he hasn't sat down to eat yet.
How was the shrimp burger, child?
It was good. Sriracha would have set it off, bitch.
Sriracha. I don't know why you like all that spicy stuff.
I like sriracha.
It's too spicy for me.
I don't eat a lot of spicy stuff because I
I
don't.
can't enjoy it.
I don't want to get an ulcer.
But that's what people are eating extra spicy on a regular basis. I don't think you'll get it. Your level of spice is not also related out there.
Right. Well, that was good.
It was quick.
Girl, you don't use your
It's lots of surprises. Yes, I do for sure.
oh,
It was quick now.
you use your dishwasher for storage. He got stuff in the pad. Brand new stuff. Who uses that?
What?
Not this silverware is in plastic.
Yeah, because once I get rid of, rotate, throw the old one away and just put new ones in there. Because I don't like all that silverware in one drawer. I don't. It's too much.
You know, I thought my sister.
It's just me here. I'm entertaining.
I thought my sister had a problem, but she does. I don't think it any longer. She absolutely is a pack rat. Can somebody please contact what's that TV show? Is it on what network does that show come on? Hoarders.
I think I'm like a whore.
I need you all to contact that show, that network.
Is my house nasty?
I didn't say it was nasty. Hoarding has nothing to do with filth.
It has a lot to do.
Not all of the time. You are a hoarder.
OCD has two levels.
Excuse me.
Hoarders have OCD.
And you are a hoarder. And you are OCD.
I'm definitely OCD.
Is it Annie or is it is Annie? Somebody get A&E on the line. This bitch got now. I've seen people store stuff in their oven, but that's usually pots because they need the space. This bitch is storing stuff in the goddamn dishwasher. And it's still in the plastic. It's still in a container.
Because I throw
Stuff that I guess can't fit up in the attic or the garage.
I did jump a lot.
Niece, we have to have an intervention.
For you, bitch.
Let me explain something to y'all. The other day, Elliot was sending me money through Apple Pay. I said I was going to tell this story Tuesday at the PhagTawlk show at Live in New York. I was going to point that bitch out. Y'all see that bitch right there in the audience? But I'm going to tell y'all now. I told you we're doing this crab thing at my house on the 4th. So he has sent me some money because I was ordering more crab legs, snow crab. And I said, well, I'm going to get some what I say? Some lobster tails. I said, I'm going to get some lobster tails too. And, we'll put all of that stuff in there. And I was like, I already got some shrimp at the house. So he said, well, I'm going to send you some more money. He said, I'm going to he said, I'm going to send you $100. And I said, okay. Now, those of you who have iPhones, you can send money through Apple Pay. And you know how you go down to the text message box and you hit the little plus symbol, and then the plus symbol brings up the menu, and then you go to Apple Pay. Well, this bitch didn't do that. This bitch goes down to the text message box and types in 100 and hits send. So on my end, I get a text message that says 100. I said, bitch, that ain't money. You didn't just text me 100. Where is the money? Ike, where is the money? I said, bitch, are you going senile? So not only is this bitch a pack rat / hoarder, the bitch is going senile.
Just like you.
And and what I'm not gonna do, because I've already taken care of Gladys Christine Stewart. I don't have it in me to take care of another elder.
We're gonna be sitting right there together.
I don't have it in me to take care of another elder. And if I got to come up here and clear out this entire house after he closes his eyes for the last time, I'm just gonna do an open yard sale. Come on in here and take whatever you want, because ain't nobody got time to be in here trying to pack up stuff and get stuff out of here. I told my father that the other day, because he said he was giving something away. He said he was doing a give. They were coming to pick it up, like some charity or something. I said, "Oh, thank God!" I said, because the last time I was at your house,
He has a lot of stuff.
ooh. I said to my father the other day, I said, "Oh, I'm so glad that you got them people coming to pick up stuff." First of all, my father be having cases of water stacked up to the wall. Cases. Maybe like 25 cases, like all.
Preparing for something.
Honey, and I said to him, I said, so what happens if you pass away? Am I gonna have to move all of these cases of water? So when he said the other day that he had a charity or somebody coming to pick up stuff, I said, oh, thank God, because the last time I was at your house, I was thinking, oh God, when he closes his eyes for the last time, there's gonna be a lot of shit to have to move up out of here. And I don't even live there in Maryland. Let me take y'all over here.
It'll just be stuff that you give away.
Well, who am I giving away to?
Trust me, you tell children that shouldn't get away. They'll come around for the water and all.
So those of you who are Elin Harris fans, like my sister, because see, my sister, he has all of Elin's books, okay? And so before I met him, um, I'm laughing at you, Ramia. Before I met Elliot, he had all of these books. And he had these gay books too, like James Earl Harding right here. He had B-Boy Blues, which is a classic. It's a gay classic. Second Time Around is a continuation of that. And what else? And first of all, I don't see my book.
They're over here. You know what you dusty bitch.
Oh, I see Elin Harris down here too. So anyway, before I met him, it was look, extra rugs, shit over here that's boxed up right here. What is all of this? What's this over here in this corner? So here are mine right here. So when I before I met Elliot, you know, the girl Kim, who you all saw in the recent lives at my house, short hair, she gave him a copy of my first book. And he went through that book in a day because he's an Elin Harris fan. And even though I'm not Elin Harris, my first book is in the vein of Elin Harris's work. And he read that book and was like, oh my God.
Because I like to read.
Yeah. And so then he got in touch with Kim and said, can you tell him I want 5 more of those books? And so Kim reached out to me and said, is it possible that I can give him your phone number? And so he got my number. We met at a gas station off the side of the highway. And I got, You said it, Mantra, not me.
What was that?
She said you're more talented than Elin.
Really, Montre?
I tend to agree, though.
Really?
I tend to agree.
First of all, Elin is fiction.
What that mean?
His books were fiction. He was talented as a writer. He was.
What does it mean? Because his stuff was fiction.
You can escape in his stuff. Yours captured people because it was real. They was like, ooh,
You could escape in mine too.
well, they looked at yours because you was telling your tea. That's why.
Well, here's the other thing. You know, I tend to agree with Mantra. I think I am more talented. Uh,
I'm not going to even entertain that.
but here's why I will agree with Mantra. You know, Elin, he stayed in the realm of books. I've written books. I've written stage plays. I'm producing online TV shows, telling our stories. I podcast. Elin didn't really. Oh well, Nelson, if you enjoyed Invisible Life, you will really love Words Never Spoken if you haven't gotten it. Or the sequel, One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure. Amen. But no, I'm just kidding. I think Elin was he definitely his work was definitely groundbreaking. And I don't know if I've ever shared this with you guys. Um, but when I was in I think I have kind of told you the story because I told you guys I had met him a couple times, and one time he was nasty. But I'm not going to tell that story because that's not what this is about. He came to Hampton when I was in undergrad. I want to say I was a sophomore, and you see, he runs the water over here at his house too. Listen,
You plan on playing for time?
I hear the water.
Well, you're 16 and 5. You don't control the water bill.
Do you hear the water? So when I was in undergrad at Hampton, he came and he read a piece from his memoir. Do you have his memoir?
I do.
What Becomes of a Broken Heart? I don't know if you have that.
I have all his books.
What Becomes of a... I don't see it. You ain't got to find it. I'm just saying I don't see it.
Or in the living room. It may not be in his collection.
It ain't like...
Is this supposed to be his memo? What becomes of a broken?
What Becomes of a Broken Heart, yeah.
It was his memo.
So when he came to Hampton, he read an excerpt. He was still writing it. He hadn't finished it. He was still writing it. And so I think I was a sophomore. And it wasn't until probably a couple years after I had graduated from Hampton. It may have been more than a couple years. But sometime after I graduated from Hampton, he came to Atlanta to read an excerpt because he had put the book out. I mean, he not read an excerpt, he came to do a book signing. And that's when he was nasty. But it took like 5 years later for it to come out, right? And so I got the book and I read it. And it wasn't as interesting as it was when he read the excerpt at Hampton. Because of course, he selected a specific piece from the book. And that piece had really grabbed my attention. I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize
he had all these books.
And that was what I was about to get to next. Well, see, here's the thing. Some of those books came out after he died.
There's that. I forgot about Basketball Jones.
Yeah, some of those books came out after he died. It was like, from what I understand, this is the memoir.
Yeah.
What Becomes of a Broken Heart. Some of those books were finished after he died. From what I understand, they were pieces that he had written, and then they brought in writers to finish it.
That's part with that. What about that one? That was the collection of short stories.
Yeah, I think that was one of them. And so to me, but before he passed away, what I will say is I enjoyed his earlier writing because I could tell he was hungry. I could tell he was hungry as a writer. I could tell that he was really in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing too. I kind of moved into writing music and stuff too. So like when people used to say to me, "Oh, you're like the next Elin Harris," I understood the compliment and I appreciated the compliment, but I never really identified with it because I was just like, well, I'm in different aspects of writing. That's why I never call myself an author. I always say that I'm a writer because I don't just write books. It was music. It is music. It's greeting cards. It's all of that stuff. Television stuff that I've written that I've never produced. Stage plays that I have produced. But anyway, the point is, I could always tell from his early writing that he was hungry, that he really wanted it, and that he was writing from a place of trying to create a life for himself. Like I could tell he was hungry and he wanted that work to really create a life for him, to like be a living, to be able to create a living. And for me, like his latter, the work that came out later, to me it wasn't as strong. To me, it got watered down. To me, it felt like he kind of understood the formula.
Or maybe he had a contractual obligation
He
and
did.
he had to finish books and he was just like, I gotta get
He did. And I felt like the stories weren't as strong. And I go, okay. It just wasn't, it didn't feel like it was coming from a personal place, even if it was fictitious. You know what I'm saying? Even with fiction, there's still always a bit of
truth.
something in there, right? It became lackluster. That's a good word. And so for me, like when I think of Elin Harris's work, I fell in love with his early works like Invisible Life, Just As I Am, and This Too Shall Pass. Those were his first three books. Nelson said, I definitely agree with you. I enjoyed his earlier books. His later books catered to women more than gay men. Yeah, and it was like he realized who his audience was.
Well, but that was his audience. Gay man was not his audience.
No, no, no. And so here's the thing. That's a very good point. Women put Elin on the map. Gay boys were reading it because it was moving in the community. But women, black women, put him on the map.
That's how I read it. The girl was at work reading the book and she was in there crying. I said, girl, what the fuck? And she was from the book.
Yeah. And so I say the same thing too. Like I've said the same thing. Like I wrote my stories for gay men, but it was black women that sustained it and really kept me going and kept me alive. They were the ones that were really talking about my book. The gays were talking about the book, but it was more like underground talking about the book. You know what I mean? Like gay men were talking about my first book, Words Never Spoken, because it was so steeped in Atlanta.
Well, girl, guess who turned it on to me? A woman.
Right. A woman turned my first book on to him. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like somebody said, I agree. A girlfriend of mine gave me his book in the 10th grade. And so that's the thing. And so to my point, I think his latter works catered more to women and they weren't really steeped in what was going on in the gay community, where the first books were about what was going on in the gay community. And so his books became, and I could tell that he was making money too later. Cause like he was all like the way he would describe things, he was always describing like material, he started describing like material things and all of the accoutrement of success. And it was just like, okay, girl, get to the nitty gritty. Like we don't need all these labels and designers and things that you're talking about. Like you could really tell that he had started making money. It was about the Hamptons and Martha's Vineyard and like all that kind of shit. It wasn't really about the storytelling. Because I don't give a fuck where it was. I wanted the storytelling. So anyway, for me, like with my first, it was like his real life was weaved into these stories, like all these fancy hotels that he was writing about in these fancy restaurants. And it was just like, okay, but where's the storytelling? Where's the grit and the characters? So with my first book, I'm serious. Like with my first book, the gays definitely were reading it and they were talking about it. And it was moving from city to city, but it was underground. Gays were talking about it in like these silos.
Were they?
Yes. And but they weren't the ones that were driving it forward.
Correct.
They were talking about it in the community because people were like, oh, you're the guy that wrote that book. I heard about this book. Or like people that I knew would be like, oh, I was, Kevin said, I discovered Elin Harris after reading Craig's book. Really? Wow. And so I remember people would message me and be like, oh my God, I was just at the train station and I saw this guy reading your book. Somebody I knew worked at a restaurant was like, oh, I was at the bar and this guy came in with your book. I never ran into anybody reading my book, but people would be talking about it in like these little silos. But it wasn't until Black women got their hands on that motherfucking words never spoken, bitch. When Black women got hold of that, this is why I say to Black women now, you hold the hair and nail industry in the palm of your hand. This is why I remind you that Black women are the reason that the Black middle class propelled the way that it did. Because Black women spend money, full stop, period.
If you look at history,
But Black women with money really spend money.
true.
And Black women with money, well, let me just go back, because not even just Black women with money.
Black women, period.
Well, that's what I said first. Black women spend money, period, full stop. Black women, period, are into the arts. They're the ones that are supporting stage plays, movies, books, the arts,
It's funny you say that. It was just something on
restaurants, culture.
If you look at what's coming up to Broadway, there are going to be 6 shows that are Black women led shows.
That's it. Black women, and this is just if you just think about it, Black women, they drive theater. Like when you think about Tyler Perry's career, Black women were dragging their husbands and boyfriends to those plays. Those women drag their partners. I remember your ex robbed your house and stole all your clothes. Okay. Damn thief. Okay. And then when I ran into him, his ass actually was standing there with my goddamn shirt on. Nigga, that's my shit you got on right now.
Anything close to you.
Oh, child, that's crazy. But Black women, drag those men to plays, or not even drag, but like when a lot of times when men go to stuff like that, they're going because they're going on a date because the woman wanted to go. So anyway, like I said, I really enjoyed Elin Harris's early work. But then I just kind of fell off after his early work. I think I did read what was the one that he kind of wrote about Hampton? He kind of talked about.
I don't know if that was Basketball Jones. I don't know.
I think I read that too. But it was one where he kind of talked about Hampton because he had friends who went to Hampton. So that's why I read that one.
Because if this looked like it was about their college life, that's when it really.
Yeah, no, not that. It was one of those later books.
Let's look on the back, see if I can.
Yeah, it was something about. No, it's not that one. What is that one? That one.
Just too good to be true.
I don't know if I've read that.
In a way the wind blows.
I think it might be in. Ooh.
That's not there. My father's house. No, because this is based on no. I don't know.
I can't remember which one. I would have to look on my phone to Google it or something. But yeah, like I feel like Elin realized what the formula was. Like after a while, he was like, okay, Black women, that's my audience. Let me write to Black women. And I feel like that's what he kind of did because his stories were no longer. And then every now and then, like a gay or bisexual character would pop up.
But in every one of his books, though, Craig, there was a gay or bisexual character.
Of course, but the central story was no longer about that. That was just kind of like, by the way, such and such's husband let such and such suck his dick or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was no longer.
Let's get off Elin. Stop being hard on Elin.
I'm not being hard on him. I'm just saying, like, and here's the thing: as I was reading his later books, that was when I decided that I wouldn't be one of those writers that would just put stuff out just because I figured out what the formula was.
Or just because you have a contract that you have an obligation, you have to give them so many books.
And that was part of the reason why I said, I mean, not that I've ever been offered a publishing deal, But that's why I sometimes wonder if I would ever even want to take a publishing deal. Yeah, because it's just like okay, well, you got to put out 3 books in the next 5 years. It's like I know I'm gonna have something to say,
Otherwise, you gotta get back that fucking advance.
right? And so when I was reading his Elin's later books, it was just like, yeah, he definitely is writing because he's under obligation, and it just didn't feel as passionate. What is that?
That's the plantings, girl.
Oh, and so
It's hot.
and so when he so I've decided then I was just like, yeah, I don't want to be one of those writers that just put stuff out just because the people want to hear something from me or because it's been a while since I put a book out. So let me go ahead and put something out. Like, wait, which one of these chairs with the broken leg? Am I sitting on it?
It's not the broken leg, it's the broken side angle.
Oh, the side thing.
The side piece. It's in the middle, child.
Oh, I must say I've been and fell on the floor right on camera. Your Honor, that bitch's chair was broken. And I sat on it. But yeah. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to be one of those writers that just put stuff out just because. Mm-mm.
What do you find that being a self-publisher, you are not under the stress of getting it by a certain deadline?
Yeah. And it's not even just about deadlines. Also, when you're on a publishing deal, you turn in your first draft, and then they get to tell you whether or not you should change shit or if they don't like this or you should. I don't want you telling me what to write.
So they're not a ghostwriter, they're really editing that draft or making suggestions.
Well, they have like an editor that they'll assign you to or whatever.
Mhm. To make strong suggestions.
Yeah, and they'll be like, okay, well,
You have the word strong suggestions.
yeah, no,
In other words, it's change it.
yeah, you never to tell me what to write. You want a little bit of plantain here? She's sweet too.
With a little crunch on it.
You put butter on there? What can?
Yeah, just like that.
Let me see. I can call. He put butter on here. What is Aunt Elliot out here doing? Hi, Stephanie Taylor. What you go get?
I keep my plastic silverware. Because I don't like washing all them dishes like,
What you just washed it?
what you mean just wash it?
What you mean you keep all your silverware?
I keep a stock of
Oh,
plastic.
you keep some. Oh, yeah, you keep a stock of a lot of shit.
So do you. But I don't see them, you carry them to your house doing that here.
Well, that's because I don't have shit all
Yes,
hoarded.
you got shit in the garage on shelves.
That stuff is for the cabin retreat.
No, all that shit is not for no cabin.
What I got paper towels stocked and toilet paper.
You have other things.
And the rest of the stuff that's stocked over there is for the cabin retreat. There's plates, cups, coffee cups,
Mhm.
forks.
Just like all that shit you had for Armageddon. Where's all that?
I didn't use that. I'm down to my last bowl. Last thing of
All that tuna.
olive oil.
And water.
I don't have no bottled water. I'm not buying bottled water anymore. Because that plastic is not good for you guys.
Well, you can buy it in the bottle.
Well, Kim gave me
Right here. Because we like to have something for the cabin.
Kim gave me a big old bottle of water in glass. I've been dispensing it. I've been drinking it. But Kim Dooley. But I'm not buying bottled water anymore because they're saying that a lot of people are really developing these cancers and shit because of these bottled waters. Because it's an industry now. It's a full industry. Just think about when you go to the grocery store, how many people have cases of bottled water in their cart. We don't know how long that water's been sitting in that
We don't know.
factory.
There's a lot of things we don't know. The think of it is,
And when it sits in that, when that water sits in that plastic bottle in a factory, in a hot factory, that plastic poisons
you through.
the water. No, I'm still eating plantain. You know what I'm saying? And then you carry it home and then it's sit in your car
Or it sits in your house for another.
or sit in your house or sit in your hot garage.
Do you see? But I drink my shit. And you know what? It ain't gonna change. It's not going to change.
So they're saying that, those microplastics get in your body and it's causing all these different types of cancers and shit. Hey, C.S. Wilson, happy Sunday. Your first live. We over here at Aunt Elliot's house. Hi, Marlo, the OG. Oh, she's in Tucker, Georgia. For those of you who just joined the live, I spent the night at Aunt Elliot's house.
While you're being greeted, don't burn your tongue.
I know. Would you give me these to take home?
No, I put them in the container.
Oh.
I like to have things covered.
She like to have things covered. Girl, she killed, man. She's sitting here with a dishwasher full of shit.
It's covered, isn't it?
Kim, I need to refill my bottle of water. I don't know where to go. Do they do pickup? I gotta bring it. It's a big ass glass bottle. I gotta find somewhere else to put it though, because I don't like that shit sitting on my counter.
Does it have a dispenser?
Yeah, it came with a dispenser. And you pump it. And it goes into your glass. But I don't want that thing setting up on my counter. It's a huge ass bottle.
You'll figure it out. Give it to the same people you gave them dispensers to that you don't know what you did with. Bitch.
She's so nasty and so rude. Her over there.
That's the mystery of 2025. Where did they go?
I don't know what happened to those.
Nobody knows at this point.
Are these candles in here?
What? Yeah.
Have you
No,
started?
those are not candles. Those are diffusers.
What kind of diffuser?
Wignola's diffuser. That you stick the sticks in. That's achifalato. Is that what that is? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's no longer doing this.
She does events or something now.
She's no longer doing individual sales.
No. I said I was gonna go to the gym today. Can you pass me my cellular device over there? I've been catching up on The Shy, y'all. I'm on season 5. When I say I'm zooming through that series, I'm enjoying it.
It's a good show.
It is.
Of course, if what's our girl name? Lynn Whitfield is in anything, it's good.
Lynn Whitfield.
Yeah, she's in there. She's in the show.
I ain't got to her.
Candy is in there.
I saw her.
Tabitha's in there.
I saw her.
Lynn Whitfield was in there before them.
No, Lynn Whitfield was not.
She has a matriarch part. Let me look it up. She's been in there for a minute.
Is Lynn Whitfield on The Shy? I'm up to season 5. I ain't seen her yet. You know, she used to date my cousin's husband.
Is she?
I mean, my cousin's father. My cousin's father is Kwesi Mfume. On my dad's side. She is on there?
She's on there. She's been on there for a minute.
She ain't on there before no Candy.
Oh, let me see.
Rob's mother. Who is Rob? Which one plays? Who is Rob? She's season 6, they said. So not before Candy.
Candy can't win.
Candy came in season 3.
What about Tabitha Brown?
She's in season 3 or 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I stand corrected. I thought she had been there before them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I haven't gotten to season 6 yet. They said she's in season 6. I'm in season 5. I'm like halfway through season 5. Oh, Tiana Taylor's husband's name is Rob. Okay, yeah. I'm on the season with when he and Keisha have no, not Keisha. What's the babe? Tiffany. He and Tiffany are moving in. They've moved in together. That's where I am in the series. They're living together now, and they went over to Emmett's house for Christmas. But you know what? As I was watching this, I'm like, they sure doing a lot of merry-go-round on here,
What do you mean?
switching partners
Ain't that real life?
within the same circle, though.
Yes, it happens. What is there? Because I haven't watched the show to that degree.
Okay, so
Are they in drugs and stuff? Is it a drug related storyline? Where they're selling drugs?
yeah, some of that is going on, gang and drugs and shit. Hold on, let me open y'all back up and set y'all down. So, so here's my okay. Oh, y'all saying this is how it happens in real life? And see,
I said that. It's real life.
but they agreeing. I don't have that going on around me. They are doing a lot as young adults, and see, but I know that there are people who and it feels a little unbelievable to me, but I think it just means that I just didn't grow up around people who allowed that. Like where these young kids, they cussing all in front of their mom, they smoking vapes and shit. But I do know people who did grow up like that, because like I knew people who used to smoke weed with their mom. They used to cuss around their mom.
Now than it was when we was growing up in the 70s, though. These kids nowadays smoke weed and drink with their mama, go out to the club.
It's all kinds of crazy shit. But so I agree with you when you say that they doing a lot as young people. But the other thing that I noticed, like, what's Emmett's mother's name? I can't remember her name right now. How she going back? I feel like these women have made poor choices in men, and I feel like and I know that happens in real life. I know that happens in real life. But what I'm saying is, Keisha and Emmett dated when they were in high school.
Okay.
And then later on, Emmett starts dating Tiffany, which he goes back to his baby's mom, Tiffany. They're together, they get married, they move in. But then now, and Tiffany, her name is Jada. Tiffany and Keisha are now friends now that
Okay.
Emmett and Tiffany are friends. I mean, Emmett and Tiffany are married.
Okay.
But the problem is now Tiffany and Emmett are separated. Tiffany's living with somebody else. And now Keisha is back over there with Emmett and they messing around.
That's like life, Craig. They had a relationship in high school. And he got with somebody. And at that time she probably like he's married. So
but they're friends.
She was friends with the girlfriend, but she still has a prior relationship. So that happens in real life.
That's crazy to me.
People double back.
Y'all doing a lot. and then the other thing that's crazy is with the young boys, Kevin and Jake, how they dated the little girl from school. What's her name? What's the little girl from school? She powered to the people. She got the afro and her daddy got a little money. How Jake took her from Kevin. And now Kevin and Jake are still friends. It just to me, that doesn't feel realistic. And then they in the car together going to dances together. I'm in the car with you and the boy who stole you from me, and we all going to a dance.
After the stole?
Yes.
Young people,
Some of that feels a little different.
Nothing that surprised me with this young generation. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't remember nobody's name. Okay. They saying they agree with me. Some of it just seems Gemma. That's her name. Thank you. Gemma. To me, and I'm not saying that the stealing of the girlfriend wouldn't have happened, but I don't think that those two little boys would still be so tight and whatever. Like, I'm just like, no, that just seems a little unrealistic. But here's the thing that I did notice that I do like. The thing that I really do like about it and I know I'm late to the party because I'm only on season 5, and most of y'all are probably on season 8, which is the series finale. Um, but one of the things that I did notice, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, because this isn't really something that they talk about in the show. It's just an observation that I've made from watching the show. Whoever is in charge of casting, and it may be Lena Waithe in terms of the writing and the way that she wanted the characters to be, but what I can appreciate about the show, um, what I can appreciate about the show is someone has chosen dark skinned girls to be the
Choice piece.
yeah, like somebody has made I believe somebody has made a conscious decision to choose dark skinned girls with natural hair to be the love interests, with the exception of Tiffany. She's the only one that's really light skinned. Dark Emmett's girlfriends, his baby mothers, other than Tiffany, they're heavy set girls. They're dark skinned girls. They got natural hair. Same thing with Kevin, the little boy that I was just talking about. The girlfriend, the power to the people. She wear her hair natural, is straight out in a fro. Um, uh, Keisha is a dark skinned girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can appreciate somebody made a concerted effort to do that. And I can appreciate that because whether we want to believe it or not, television, media in general, has a direct effect on how we see people. And that can really inform young boys and Black people ultimately what beauty is. Oh, these little boys are chasing after this dark skinned girl? Because, I mean, typically we always see on TV, the boys are always chasing light skinned girls.
Right.
Yeah, they either half white or they're Hispanic or they're just light skinned girls or they got real fine wavy hair. These girls got 4C hair, and I love it.
What kind of hair they got?
4C, bitch. They darker than me, so that's something that I can appreciate.
Well, in real life, a lot of times, little boys grow up in the neighborhood and they are with the overweight girl and have a baby. Then they go to college and they meet the light bright and they forget about the girl who they fell in love with in high school.
But the other thing too is this is the other thing that I noticed. What's the girl's name? She's a heavyset girl, and Kevin liked her first, and then Papa ended up with her. She's a rapper. Again, I don't remember their names, but she's is it my am I making that up? Maisha? Is her name Maisha? No, I'm not saying that I'm dark. I'm saying they're all darker than me. What's the little girl? Is her name Maisha? I might be making that up. But she's the rapper. I'm waiting for somebody to type it. It is Maisha. Okay. What I can appreciate about her too is she was the love. She was like one of the first love interests. Like these boys they were all liking her. Kevin liked her. He just didn't want his friends to know that he liked her. You know how little boys sometimes can be like, they don't want people to know. They don't want their friends.
Was there a reason for that?
You know how sometimes little boys are just like that. They don't want you to know that you smitten with some little girl. So I like the fact that he liked her because she isn't a small girl. She's a thick girl. Yeah. And she's dark brown. And she had natural hair. I mean, I know she put a weave in there at some point, but for the most part, she had natural hair on the show. And then Papa liked her.
Is that his character's name, Papa?
Papa, that's his nickname on the show, yeah. So anyway, so I appreciate that. Now, moving on to the lesbian mothers. Because Keisha and Kevin, their moms are gay. Their mom is gay, and she's married to a woman. She gets married to a woman on the show. Oh, you saying so? Ramia's saying she don't think he wanted people to know that he was dating her because she's big.
That could probably be.
I think that was part of it too, but I think for me as a boy, I kind of saw And I'm not saying that because I agree with that too, Ramia. But I think what came forward more for me was he didn't want. No, you might be right now that I'm thinking about it because he didn't care that people knew about Gemma.
She was dark.
Yeah, she's dark too, but she's small. Well, but see, I kind of get this thing. I kind of got it a little bit with her too. He didn't really want them to know that he was all head over heels for her either, though.
Maybe it's just his character that he don't want. Does he? Is there a point in the show that you come to that he gets head over heels? That he is.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely head over heels with Gemma.
Okay.
And then by the time he's falling all in love with her and stuff, that's when his friend actually takes
Gotcha.
her from him. Thank you, Ashley. But anyway, what I was gonna say was Kevin's mother and stepmother, they're married, they're gay. Um, I knew his mother was gonna cheat.
She cheated on the wife.
He cheated on the wife because the wife is really good friends with Jada. Jada has cancer.
Okay.
And Jada asked the stepmother, to keep it a secret. She didn't want anybody to know at first.
And she cheated with Jada.
No, she didn't cheat with Jada. She was going over there with her to her appointments and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the mama has been insecure the whole time, and she thought something was going on.
Oh, okay.
And so she ended up going out, and then she let the brat.
Oh, the Brad is in there?
The Brad is on there. Now how he get to season 6 with Lynn Whitfield, but didn't see the Brad?
No. I haven't watched it. That's what I'm saying. I know Lynn Whitfield is in there because I've seen
Oh.
clips.
But so she cheated, and I was just like, oh my God. But then it's just like some things in the show where I'm just like, like, and I know that it's TV, but I'm the kind of writer. In anything that I'm writing, it has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things just like I don't like certain TV shows or certain movies when they just write things just to write it, and you like, oh, okay, that would never really happen in real life.
Yeah, it's just a matter of skin honey. It's just a way of skin.
I guess.
And somebody's life may be that way. It's just rare.
No, I'm talking about things that would never happen. So, for example, like the guy who became mayor, like certain things that he might do, I'm like, that would never really happen in real life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like, I mean like he'll say, this is what we about to do, da da da. And I'm like, first of all, the government is not set up like that for you to be able to just do that. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Yes, I have gotten to
It's not set up like that.
right.
Well, I'm saying
No, Tyler Perry stuff definitely don't make no sense. That's why I don't watch his shit. Yes, it's too soap opera-ish. There you go, Marlo, the OG. Yes, I've gotten to Luke James' character, and he's dating the trans girl. I can't remember her name either. I don't know nobody's name. But as I watched that man is really acting.
Who, Luke James?
He kissing that girl, and he don't like it really looks convincing. You know what I'm saying? Like there are times that I look at, not that you really see black gay men. I mean, not that you really see black straight characters playing a gay person. And I'm not saying he's gay because he's dating a trans girl. I'm just illustrating a separate point. Oh, her name is Fatima.
But he knows she's trans.
He knows she's trans. But what I was going to say was, it's not often that we see in television or film a black actor playing a gay character or a character that's attracted to trans women. And it looked believable, like when they get the kissing and the intimacy and da 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 da. I never saw that.
What?
I never saw that.
You have not been baptized in gay television, honey.
Really? So, but the way that he's kissing her, no, I'm not saying that the criminal stuff that the guy is doing as mayor can't happen. I'm talking about like there were, and I can't think of anything right offhand, but there were a couple instances as I'm watching the show that he does as a mayor, and I'm like, nah, that wouldn't have happened. That's not how. It wouldn't have happened that simply. It wouldn't have happened that quickly, or wouldn't. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. And they don't really explain how it got to this or that. But
he's a corrupt person, right?
Yeah, he's corrupt. But Luke James is kissing that girl. It looks convincing. Like he's in his character. And I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Now her acting is terrible.
Who, the girl or Luke James?
The girl. And you know who else's acting is not the best? It's okay in certain spots, but it's not the best. The girl whose son was killed and now she's dating the mayor. What's her name? I can't think of her name either. Her acting is a little off. I don't know nobody's name. I know the main characters. Well, she is kind of a main character though. What's her name? The one that's dating the mayor. That's how I agree for Tima's acting. Yes, her acting is. Oh, Tracy. Okay, so the one that's dating the mayor, her name Tracy. It's Tracy. Her acting is not the best. Um, Lala's acting is mid too.
I would expect more from her after being on Power.
Well, she was definitely not that great on Power.
Well, that's my point. That was her training ground.
Because I was like, oh, she just is flat. Lala. No, Luke James was not part of the community that I'm aware of. He's not. I was about to say he's married with a kid, but that don't mean shit. Yeah. Yeah, Lala is mid. Candy's acting is mid too. Chanel, when I tell you New Orleans was packed out both nights, you missed some good shows down there. But yeah, Lala was a little mid. But this is the other thing. Like Jada going back to Darnell. Like this is the thing that's problematic for me. And I know that this happens because people make poor choices in real life all the time. But it's just like you finally got this boy, even though he's Emmett's age, that is into you. He rode with you through your cancer. He's all of the things that most people say they want in a partner. The sex was great,
But
she let some old flame come back who was always inconsistent, who's in a relationship currently, got a bunch of children by a bunch of different women, that's what I'm saying. That is real life. But what I'm saying is, and I'm not saying that that's not unrealistic. And they're saying that Bart Darnell did change. Okay, see, I haven't gotten to that part. But see, the thing that challenges me though is, again, because media influences how we see and think and believe, that sends the message to people, give that nigga another chance. And then you're gonna go get that nigga another chance in real life, and he ain't gonna be like Darnell. He gonna fuck you over once again. But I don't know. I just feel like, girl, you
fuck you up.
right. You had a great partner. Why are you going back to that old thing? I don't understand that. I could see if
Comfort. That's the only thing I can see. Some people are comfortable with that old thing. They know they're comfortable with what they know. Is that how they?
Yeah, but I'm just like, girl. That's just like if I was in something really right. If I was in something right now and it was really healthy.
They're like, what? Okay, girl.
Right. Like if I was in something right now really healthy, the motherfucker's showing up for me in ways that nobody's ever showed up for me. He's consistent. The sex is great. He want to spend time with me. You know what I'm saying? Like he able to pick up his slack. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like he's good for me. And I feel it. And then I let some. Oh, Ramia said some people change. So you saying that my ex can come back and change?
Hell no. That's a no, Ramia. No. In that terms of your ex.
So I'm in something new, and then somebody from the past come and they like, oh, but listen, I grew up. I wasn't ready for the man you were back then. I'm ready for you now. I'm ready for you now. I'm ready for you now. Like I know I fucked up. I've always been in love with you. Like the guy Darnell said to her, I've been in love with you from the moment I saw you. And I just didn't know how to love you back then. And then he come, and then I'm gonna walk away from something stable.
Your friend did.
Who? Well, they still together.
But what you just described is what they did. 3 years later, really, and had moved on and started something new, and after a horrible breakup. So you think so? It happens. Not the best situation, but
Well, Fenner is in a relationship. I talked to him the other day. Somebody said God works in mysterious ways. Look at Ramia. Right. I feel like you just coming around because you trying to fuck it up again because you see me to move on. I done got something nice going on and then here you come.
Mhm.
Sure, back up, please.
Quickly.
Please. Oh, I got a barbershop appointment today. Let me get off here with y'all. I'm sitting here playing. I gotta go to the gym. And I done already ate. This was nice. I have a toothbrush upstairs. Aunt Elliot had a toothbrush. What is this right here? Oh. I got a toothbrush upstairs because Aunt Elliot had a good one here. Still boxed up, brand new. It wasn't in the dishwasher though. I don't know where he pulled it from. Somebody said, wait, Craig, what you want to say, Bart courtside? But yeah, so I'm watching the shot. I'm enjoying it. What else is going on that I kind of find? And I do understand that they all know each other because it's kind of like us. Like we all know each other. We all come together like at my house or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? We all got our own little stories.
And some of them are juicier than others.
Oh, you're welcome. So you know, I get that they know each other and you kind of know what's going on with each other a little bit and stuff like that. But I just kind of feel like all that fucking within the friend circle, like
I don't agree with that.
that's kind of like, ooh, girl, that's what y'all doing.
But just in our community, they do that all the time, child. You just have some friends with morals and ethics, and you have some that don't.
Well,
If the opportunity presents itself, they will go down that alley. So,
that part.
so
But yeah, so I I am enjoying the show though. I do feel like Tiffany and Emmett are going to get back together. I feel like
is that what you're hoping?
no, no. And they tried to do the whole open relationship thing, which I think that was great that they explored that because they really did kind of show how those relationships can go sideways. And I say this all the time. One person always enjoys those threesomes more than the other.
Yeah.
It was Emmett's idea. It was Emmett's idea to do the threesomes or the open relationship rather. And then Tiffany started enjoying it. And then when he saw Tiffany enjoying it,
He didn't want to do it.
he didn't want to do it no more because she was out here fucking some guy and the dick was good. And she told that nigga.
Wait a minute, they was doing a threesome.
No, they weren't doing threesomes. They were doing open. She would be fucking whoever she was fucking. He was fucking whoever he was fucking. And
then she met somebody who was better.
That was dicking her down. And he knew, but she was only fucking that one person.
What was he doing?
Dicking her down. She was only fucking this one guy. He was fucking random girls.
Oh, she was establishing a relationship.
Correct. And she actually started liking the boy and wanted to be with him. And he said, no, I like what we got. He said, like, I just like us to, you know.
That's called establishing connections.
Right. So then she started fucking other guys after that. He told me he was wondering where that was. That's because you got so much shit in here.
Well, I'm going through it.
So it ain't gonna spoil it. You can say it. I'm not one of those people that if you tell me something that is gonna ruin it for me, I'm still gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm at 61,000 subscribers. Thank you, Jackie, for telling me that. So my thing is, Tiffany started really enjoying having this open relationship, and so we canceled the Baltimore show. We're gonna postpone it to a later date. So New York is the last date that we have scheduled, and then Antigua. But we're working to add other dates later in the summer. But
well, see, this is the thing about that open relationship. What she was doing, she met somebody who she liked better than her current relationship and she started establishing a relationship. While he was doing open relationship the way people think at it. I just fuck people randomly, but I'm not invested. What is it?
Emotionally invested. But she started getting tied up to this boy.
She's emotionally.
She was only fucking that one boy.
It happened.
And then Emmett comes to her and says, "Listen, I want to close things up." And she said, "Well, I like it. I want to continue this. I don't want to stop."
Did you tell me why?
Then she said, "Because you're gonna end up cheating again."
Oh, she didn't tell him because she had found somebody that she likes fucking.
Well, he knew she liked fucking him. Cause he would call her and she'd be over there. And she'd be like, "Listen, stop asking me questions. This was your idea. And I'm grown. So listen, leave me alone."
She got one.
So when old boy bust her bubble though and said, "No, we're not about to get into a relationship."
Oh, he didn't want her that way.
No, he was like, "I like what we got. We just fucking." And so she started dating. She started fucking some other guy. But anyway, after she and Emmett agreed that they were not going to be open anymore, she went and fucked the guy who's the drug supplier because she sells edibles and shit.
Okay.
And he has a store where she sells them or whatever. So anyway, and now she living with him because she and the husband is separated. And
She's really just bouncing around.
That's what it's become. But I feel like she and Emmett are going to get back together at some point. I don't know if it's going to be at the end of the season, this current season, because this is the last season. Well, I'm not necessarily saying I'm hoping they'll get back together, but I kind of see this couple as Tiffany does love attention. I'm kind of seeing this. She does. I'm kind of seeing this season or their characters as like the Dwayne and Whitley from A Different World. Remember how like they broke up and they started dating different people, and then everybody for the longest was everybody wanted them to get back together, and they finally did. I think that's what's going to happen with this.
Okay.
Oh, somebody said no, he's gonna marry Keisha, and that was the next thing I was about to say. And if he doesn't get back with Tiffany, he and Keisha gonna get back together. But that's the one I said. Keisha and Tiffany were friends, so how he gonna end up like that's even though Tiffany dated
had a relationship with both of them.
Even though he dated Keisha when they were in high school, he didn't know Tiffany didn't know Keisha then.
But still, I understand.
I mean, at least they weren't hanging out if they did.
Not maturing in high school is just puppy love, but then they grow up and they revert back to because that was their first love.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, and I know that this can happen too. When Keisha decided to keep that baby, now Keisha had been abducted. She was on because she used to dress real provocatively, and one night she got snatched up. She was on a bus stop, and that whole thing went on for about 3 episodes. I was like, girl, if they don't find her, for Christ's sakes, listen. I was so tired of that abduction.
So that went on about 3 episodes.
And
abductions take time to figure out.
Right. I was like, oh my God, if they don't hurry up and find her. So, and then I was so aggravated with her when she finally broke out. Remember when she broke out before Ronnie helped her? When she broke out and she ran outside and she was like, and then he came and snatched her and took her back in the house. I'm like, girl, you can catch your breath as you running down the street. Like, what are you That shit aggravated the shit out of me. So, also the other story. Hold on, let me tell you this. When Keisha started dating the young boy that she worked at the thrift store.
Thrift store?
Oh, so the baby is Emmett's baby? Is that what y'all telling me? Right, and she was a track star. She was a track star. Like, why didn't she run? Like, girl, why are you sitting out there catching your breath? Girl, get the hell on. And the man snatched her up, and he was fucking her in there.
Oh, so you think it's his baby?
Well, that's the way they set it up.
Okay.
But they're saying now that
she was pregnant before she got kidnapped.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what it's saying. They say, no, it's Nuck. Who is Nuck? Who the fuck is Nuck? Did I miss?
Or Nuck?
Nuck. K-N-U-C-K. Who the fuck is Nuck? Whose baby is it? Tell me now. Shit. But anyway, here's what I will tell you. Let's just presuppose that the baby belonged to, because right now, the way that the story is moving, where I am in the show, she believes that it's the man's baby.
kidnapped.
The man who kidnapped her. And he ain't there. Oh, I'm not there in that part of the story yet. Okay, so that's what I don't know who Nuck is. I'm like, I know I ain't heard nobody named Nuck yet. Okay, so what I'm saying though is, he was her boyfriend at the time before she got kidnapped. But they didn't show him yet, huh? They must not have introduced him to me yet. But what I'm saying is, let's just say, because based on the show, he's the thug that works with Duda.
These names.
Let me say this, because I'm reading you. Okay, what I'm saying is, for example, let's just say the guy who abducted Keisha did impregnate her. Based on the way that the show is moving now, the way that they're laying it out, they're presenting it as if the man who abducted her impregnated her. And so what I'm saying is, when she made that decision, because Tabitha comes in to adopt the baby.
Okay.
But what happens is the girl, Keisha, decides she's going to keep the baby. Now, I know that in real life that could happen, because I think that a mother could, become attached to the baby.
Yeah.
Because she was holding the baby and all that stuff, and the way she was looking at the baby. I said, she's going to change her mind. I saw it coming. So she decided that she was going to have a baby. But I kept thinking, if I was her mama, because now you got to bring this baby into our house. And the mom was trying to say to Keisha, but what happens when the baby grows up? When he grows up and he starts looking like this man?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And they're thinking that the baby is a rape baby, because
They're thinking it's a rape baby.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is, if I was her mama, I would have tried to talk her out of having it.
Having the baby?
Yeah. Because one, that's a whole complicated. Like, I'm not saying she should have had an abortion, but I would have talked her out of keeping it. I would have said, give it up. Because like the mama said on the show, when that baby starts growing up and he starts looking like that man, what if that re-traumatizes you? And then you got to see this baby every day.
And then you take it out on the child.
Right. Two, or it just keeps you in a constant state of trauma. Like, you're reminded every single day that you were raped, you were violated. You know what I'm saying? But then two, now you got to explain to this child that they were a product of a rape.
Yeah.
And now this child is carrying this scarlet letter, potentially.
But at this particular point,
her mom did have this conversation with her. But what I'm saying is, I'd have been like, girl, listen, I think that you need to give the baby up for adoption. And if you're going to keep the baby, you're going to have to find someplace else to live.
Are you going to put her out?
I didn't sign up to be a grandmother, and I don't want a child in here. And you're going to be relying on me to help take care of you.
No, you want to be a grandmother of a rape child.
Correct. And you work at this thrift store, that you're going to visit that problem on me financially. I'm not babysitting. Like,
damn, bro.
no, no. You're going to have to do something. Like, if that's the decision you make, I respect that, but you're going to have to do that somewhere else.
There may be a plot twist toward the end that is not his baby.
Well, they're saying now that it wasn't.
And I think about that because she don't know if she was pregnant before she got kidnapped or not. And she was having...
I didn't like her mom either. Like, her mom was tiptoeing around her too much. And the stepmom was really giving her what she needed to hear. She said, no, you need to talk to her. You need to be direct with her. And
he's the lesbian's mom.
Yeah. And I understand that the girl had been traumatized because she had been abducted and da-da-da-da. But there were certain conversations that she was just...
Now I guess I'm going to have to fucking watch Shy. I'm invested now.
Yeah. But I just feel like she was just letting her sit in her trauma. And like when the stepmom was like, no, she needs therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she says she doesn't want to do therapy. Okay, well, she's going to do something other than sitting in that room all day.
Correct. She needs therapy.
Right. And it was just like the mom was just too busy trying to tiptoe around her.
Well, maybe she don't want emotionally traumatized or more crazy.
Wow.
That's probably why she was tiptoeing, honey.
But I would have said to the daughter, listen, you got to think, I understand that you want to keep the baby, but you got to think about how that's going to impact this entire family. And I just feel like, you need to think about this more. You know what I mean? I understand. Is this really how you want to become a mother? You weren't ready to become a mom. You were on your way to college on this track scholarship and da 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 da. And like, I would have been, I don't know. So that kind of agitated me. It did.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
Because I think that's one of the fears that I have of like having kids too. Like if a daughter in particular. Well, I say daughter in particular because daughters usually are the ones that have the baby. Like have the possession of the baby. It would be different if I had a son and he got a girl pregnant. I still wouldn't want that to happen either. But the baby wouldn't necessarily be living in my house because typically the baby's gonna live with the girl.
Unless the girl abandons the child.
Right. So what I'm saying is that's one of the problems. One of the challenges that I have when I think about having kids is just like if I had a daughter, no matter how much you say to her, listen, don't bring no babies in here. You got to, because like you're not gonna force me to take in some baby because you done went out here
and then people will look at you as being cruel when you say, baby, you got to go.
Yeah.
You told people what you were not going to do.
Yeah. So it's just like, you can't stay here if you're going to become a mother.
I always say to people who had them come back,
I don't want to hear no crying baby.
Let them come live with your ass.
That's right. I don't want to hear no crying baby. No, I'm not babysitting. No, I'm not helping you financially because you visiting that financial
That's what my
responsibility.
nephew mama told her. She thought she was going to drop out of school. She said, oh, no, ma'am. You're going to school. You're going to figure out what you're going to do with that baby.
You're either going to abort or you're going to have put up for adoption.
Thank God my mama was there because she had no choices. So, yeah. You know, everybody has different situations.
No, my barbershop appointment is at 4:30. I'm good. I'm about to brush my teeth. It's only 1:10. And that's all I have to do. Elliot, I know you ain't started packing for New York. We're flying to New York tomorrow because we have a show tomorrow. I mean, we have a show Tuesday, PhagTawlk.
You have a show. I'm not dressing up for nothing. I'm having shorts and t-shirts.
And you're going to have your travel blazer.
No, it's too hot.
I was going to say it's going to be 100 degrees in New York.
Too hot. Won't be no travel blazer, honey. Too hot.
Okay, so the suspect was not the father. Okay. But yeah, so it's just like.
What is this?
What?
These are the speakers I bought. I forgot I bought it.
What's she saying? Both of my daughters made me a grandmom and I wasn't ready at the same damn time. Okay. That's when girls hide their pregnancy if they feel they have been told. But no, I am invested in the show. Like when I come home, I be like binge watching it.
Tell them what you did when you brought your ass over here. What did you say to me last night?
Oh, I said to him last night when I got over here. No, I'm not gonna be at Essence this year. When I came over here last night, I was like, damn, you don't have a VC because I was home watching The Shy. I was in my pajamas in the bed. I had already showered. I was already in the shower. I had already showered. I had already put my pajamas on. I was in the bed. Had already brushed my teeth. And when I tell you, he sent me these pictures of this crab stuff, and I jumped in the car and came over here down the highway with this do-rag on, and what is that? And these pajama pants. And I got over here. I said, "Damn, I was watching The Shy." I said, "I ain't gonna be able to finish watching it." He said, "Oh no, I got He said, "I got a VC box in all my rooms."
Did you think I'm gonna be giving away boxes and got one in every one of my rooms? Bitches, you crazy?
Now, why did I think he didn't have?
Y'all wouldn't have one before that happens.
Of course he got stuff in his dishwasher. Of course he has an extra VC box. Of course he does.
They have it at the cabin. Somebody may win one.
You got the people's prizes in the dishwasher?
No, I was talking about the VC box. Girl, that's kitchen stuff in the dishwasher.
If you got another VC box, I need one for the living room.
This may be a giveaway.
Give it to me. You can give it to me. I'll have Damon put that right in that living room. In fact, I'll tape it right to the back of that TV.
Yeah.
Plug her up.
Oh my God.
Because that TV in the living room pulls out, and I can just affix it right to the back of that.
Well, I showed you the ledge that.
I don't need a ledge. I can put it right on the back of there and push the TV back up.
Yeah, because it's Bluetooth. The new ones are Bluetooth. You don't have to be.
Where is it?
No, I'm not giving you that.
Let me have it.
You can go buy you one.
Let me buy that one.
No, you can go to Best.
No, I don't want to know that there.
You can go to Bread
Let me buy it.
and order you one.
Let me have it. I'll send you an Apple Pay.
Girl, why you need one?
Because I want one in the living room. It's VEESEE, not VC. It's
No,
VEE.
it's VSEE. It's no, it's VCSEEBOX.
No, but they put VC.
No, it's just the capital V, then the SEE.
Bring it here, please. So they have all of these shows programmed. Like I watched The Shower in there. They got movies on it. That's where I watched MJ the music. I mean, not the musical. That's why I watched the Michael Jackson.
I got this from BrandsMart the other day, and I already downloaded it.
Oh, good. So all I got to do is plug it up.
Yes.
So I gotta see it's VC. So I gotta pay for this.
Girl, yes you do.
How much is it?
$289. Because I gotta go buy another one because I'm telling you, they're not selling them anymore.
This is $300.
Oh, that's on sale, baby. It's $389, the regular price.
Does it have all of the cords?
Craig, it was brand new. I just opened it and it came from BrandsMart, bitch. Because they don't have them anymore.
So this is the box right here. And you plug up an HDMI cord.
All this in the box.
And the cord comes in the box with the remote.
And that's a version 6. That's the big 6 version.
Oh, but I just thought about something. There's no outlet over there for me to plug it into.
Oh, there isn't?
It would have to go through the wall.
What is the TV plugged into?
Through the wall. When he mounted that TV, we put the cord in the wall.
Down to the plug?
Down to that plug that's on the side.
Oh, he drug the cord through the wall down to the plug.
Down to where the Sonos speakers are plugged. Damn it. Why does thing require a cord? Like an outlet.
Yeah, you got to plug in the box. Unless you get a ledge, but you don't want nothing.
Yeah, I don't want that on, man.
You just want the
and I don't want him to be digging in the wall because I just had the shit painted.
Put the girl back in my bed. Do it.
Let me think about it.
You can't do it. Ain't no thinking. She just don't want to accept no. I love it.
Damn. I don't understand why this needs a.
It's gotta have electricity, girl.
Well, when you plug in that HDMI, that should be enough.
No, that's connecting it to the TV. Connecting the box to the TV. That's all the HDMI does. This is like your Fire Stick. Now your Fire Stick had an Oh, hold on.
What?
Let me see that box. You know your Fire Stick.
The Fire Stick ain't had no plug.
Yes, it did.
Did it?
Yeah, but you could take your cord and connect it to a USB port on the back of your TV. That's what I saw. I stopped plugging it in the wall. I was letting it.
That's what I'm saying. Why you gotta plug this? You sure this gotta be plugged in the wall? Okay.
Yes, I'm trying to see if that will work for this because on the back of here, there is a socket for USB.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works.
So I would plug what into?
No, let's see if it works.
So you saying plug the USB into the back of the TV? March, we're talking about using an extension cord. So you want the extension cord to be hanging from back the TV, behind the TV, down in front of the fireplace, all the way over to.
Marshall, we're talking about Beck Ann.
She think I'm gonna have a motherfucking extension cord hanging from behind the TV,
Bougie did.
down in front of the fireplace,
Yes.
across the room to an outlet.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to see it that bad. I would like to have this downstairs though, so when I'm downstairs, because I spend a lot of time downstairs. And then I don't watch TV till I'm upstairs about to go to bed. But I could be watching this during the day. When I'm down there cooking. Well, I don't really cook, but when I'm downstairs. He got cords and things.
Okay.
Oh, you can hear me? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't hang the box. I would put the box behind the TV, and the HDMI cord. I mean, the outlet port is behind the TV. I would have fixed this to the back of the TV. I would use like some double-sided tape to put that girl up there.
You need a double. You need a USB cord that's got a USB plug on both ends, and I don't have one. You see on the Fire Stick, you would plug this into the Fire Stick, and then you would put this on the back of the TV, and therefore you don't have to plug it into the wall.
Well, take that cord from that. Let me see.
It doesn't work for that because that doesn't have the same port on the back. See, it has a USB, so it has to go from a USB to another USB.
But what the end has to look like?
It has to be like this. It has to be the same type on both ends. So, and they do sell them like that, where it's two.
I may have one of those at home. And so I would plug.
You plug one in the back of the box
and one in the
and
TV.
one in the TV.
I'm gonna see when I get home. If it don't work, I'll give you this back.
I have a dump with them.
Where the box?
Here's right there. Oh. You just itching to get
This girl does not want me to have this. She was really trying to give this to one of y'all at the cabin. Hmm. I don't be entertaining nobody at my house other than my friends, Kevin Kev. Hush your mouth. You know I don't be wanting nobody to know where I live. I don't be wanting nobody to be at my house. He got this from Best Buy.
no brand.
I mean, Brand Smart. Brand Smart.
They used to sell them at Walmart, Amazon, and they pulled them off. They're not selling them over there anymore.
I wonder why they stopped selling them.
Because they're finna get rid of them because they're coming from China, honey.
What that mean?
I don't know, imports or whatever, because the microchip that's in them has gone up.
I wonder if it's because I don't know, but everything is on here. Like
And it's legal. It's not illegal.
it's legal. It's not like when y'all used to jailbreak those Fire Sticks.
That's the
Y'all.
media.
Meanwhile, I used to jailbreak mine. Yeah, like movies and stuff on here, TV shows. Like I be catching up on stuff. My design shows. I be watching Shark Tank. I be watching on here.
Child, David, that's one of the best things David could have told me.
Damon told Elliot about these, and then Elliot told me. So I've had mine. I've had mine since I was at the other house because I used to watch shows.
You got yours last year for your birthday, girl. It's been a year, bitch.
Was that cord in here?
Put it on. Wow, what are you talking about?
Does that cord come from here?
That cord.
Oh.
Girl, that cord hasn't even been open in that box.
Yeah, the stuff is free. Once you pay for the box, $289, the stuff is on here for free.
At Brand Smart.
Well, Brand Smart, it was $289.
The regular price is $389.
The regular price is $389. But yeah, like the stuff is on there. There's a remote in here. Yeah, I love this little thing. Movies are on here. Old movie. Love Jones is on there. The 5 Heartbeat. Anything you can think of is on there. There's a thing for movies. There's a thing for TV shows. But at any rate, listen. New York, Tuesday, New York City, City Winery. Tickets are on sale. PhagTawlk.com. Tickets are almost gone. I'll see you guys later. All right. Don't forget to take your soursop and all of the things. You don't have the prostate one, do you? Because you still have to take that. Well, my prostate is fine too, but I'm going to keep it in good health. I was going to take the prostate stuff.
Oh, you can take.
You take that after you eat.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have that.
All right. Listen, everybody have an amazing Sunday. All right. Bye. Jackie's back is on there too. Yes, all the things.